I want to thank AHA for collecting the signatures and getting it before you. Thank you. And I want to sort of look at this as addressing both short-term needs and long-term needs. And both are welcome and necessary. The trust fund, money is needed. Housing is expensive. Housing is needed. So thank you for the trust fund committee, and go for it. Go get it. The shelter crisis declaration, and there was a question about what Eureka did. Eureka passed it in January of 2016. So it's been a couple years, and they've had it, and it's still in effect. There was no deadline. It took them until April before they actually used it. So January, February, March, April. So 3 months. It was 3 months in effect before they used it. Opened up what became the Betty Chinn's Blue Angel Village, and then also opened up sleeping sites. So they used it. They still have it. Hopefully they'll use it again. That you are considering also using this tool as a state tool that reduces your liability and sets aside some codes, but not all. I hope that you pass it and that you use it. As for what's before you, you set a deadline. When I first looked at it, I said, Rex is planning to raise a lot of money really quickly. But yeah, I think it's a very ambitious deadline for you, and I would suggest that perhaps instead you make it a time when it comes back to you for an update instead, and not put a deadline, because you'll still have a shelter crisis. You will still have a shelter crisis in 3 months, 4 months. The ADA issue, this tool does not address it, but that's okay, because it should be addressed. And whatever you do, there needs to be ADA access. Right now, the folks in wheelchairs are having issues with being able to find shelter, so address it. Don't use it as an excuse not to do anything. And also, I'd like to acknowledge the work that the Humboldt Housing and Homeless Coalition has been doing on trying to find shelters for people. This is the immediate need. This is what people need. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I have a couple things for you.
Sure.